Hello everyone, I'm Bruffy1322 and this video will showcase the slowest cars overall in GTA 5, organised by lap time and top speed simultaneously. All 637 cars in the game from the 17 vehicle classes that aren't motorcycles, cycles, boats, helicopters and planes have been put through their paces on my testing track and top speed run, and we'll be seeing the worst of them in this video. Be sure to subscribe to stay up to date on future testing of new vehicles added to GTA 5 and beyond, and check out all vehicle classes in the playlist. This video is supported by my wonderful channel members here on YouTube. Click the join button below the video to directly support the channel and find out all the perks you can get by doing so, including early access to videos and having your name listed at the end of each video. As we start the list, it's important for me to let you know that the intro video to this series, which is linked in the description and pinned comment, likely answers any questions you have about this testing, from simple things like what car upgrades are needed to maximise performance, to more complicated things like overall testing methodologies. Give that video a watch if there's anything you don't understand here, since everything there is assumed knowledge for this video. So, as I alluded to at the start, my definition of a car for this series is basically any land vehicle that isn't a bike. So of all the 17 vehicle classes left when taking out motorcycles, cycles, boats, helicopters and planes, there are 637 vehicles, all of which have been retested by myself over the last 2 years on new gen as part of this new testing series, and this selection of 10 vehicles are the absolute slowest of the lot, and all of them apart from one are from the utility and industrial classes. So normally in these videos I would show the positions overall and per class at the bottom for both lap time and top speed, because often vehicles will have a very different position for lap time as what they do for top speed. But with these vehicles, they're actually identical across both metrics for every single one. There isn't any situation where one vehicle that is, say, 630th for lap time is 631st for top speed. They all share the same position for lap time overall and in class as they do for top speed, which basically shows how at these sort of speeds, it's the top speed that determines performance over and above everything else, which is quite the opposite to when you get much better lap times, because top speed plays a kind of minor part in that because it's all about grip levels. But when you're driving the entire track at top speed, no matter how slow that may be or how tight the corners are, there isn't anything else that can differentiate vehicle performance. It doesn't really matter that one vehicle can take a corner 5 miles per hour quicker than another, because every single vehicle at this point is always going to be traveling at top speed throughout the whole track. So we're into the top 5 now, and we've seen basically the top 8 vehicles are all going to have lap times that are over 3 minutes. We saw the dump, the dock handler and the cutter just gone in the previous section, and now the air tug and the tractor going to 3 minutes 22 for the tractor with a top speed of under 30 miles per hour. We're definitely in some really slow lap times here, and you know, when you consider that there's 637 vehicles that I've tested as part of this new series, to be looking at the top 10 and see how slow they actually are, it's crazy how many things are quicker than these kind of things. The tractor and the air tug are actually really relatively matched. They're very close in terms of lap time and top speed, and the invade and persuade tank just in front of it, which is the only vehicle that isn't in the industrial or utility class from this list, it's a little bit slower, you know, 26 mile per hour for its top speed and 16 seconds per lap slower for lap time, but it's not too bad, let's say, because the top 2 in terms of the slowest are really bad. So much so that it's quicker to get out if you're on them and run around the track instead. The lawnmower is in second place, obviously, with a 6 minutes 28 second lap. It's almost double what we've just seen from the previous rest of the top 5 in terms of lap time. Just under 15 miles per hour for its top speed. It is so slow, and like I said, with this and our number 1 vehicle, you are going to be going much quicker if you just get out and run. That just shows how slow they are. But our number 1 vehicle is of course the Dozer. How could it be anything else? With a top speed of 11 miles per hour and an 8 minutes 38 lap time, you think that the lawnmower is bad when you look at the lap time difference that it has to the previous ones, and it really is. But then you look at the Dozer and it's just unbelievably slow. the slowest vehicle in the entire game. Nothing travels slower than this. 11 miles per hour is the slowest you can travel in anything in this game. You know, even running. Well, I suppose you could walk with your character. That would probably be slower. But yeah, it's in terms of vehicles, and when you're comparing them, obviously side by side, it's comical, really. The lawnmower looks so fast in this comparison when you're comparing it to the dozer, and you know, this is going to take so long, and I'm only going from one checkpoint to the other, which is where I measure top speed from, that I'm probably just going to let this video play out. I don't think there's anything more for me to say at this point. These were the top 10 slowest vehicles in the entire game. Now that I've tested, you know, gone over the last year and retested everything, I can finally showcase you the top 10 slowest cars, at least, or what I consider to be cars, land vehicles that aren't bikes. So yeah, that's everything for this video. Please consider supporting on Patreon or become a YouTube member if you want to support this work and get some extra perks for doing so, such as early access to videos and other testing results. Also remember to read the description for more info, comment with your thoughts, like the video if you enjoyed it, found it helpful, and subscribe for more. As always, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.